So you guys received these little rosary kits. These for making your own rosary. They've got everything you need in there except for two things that you're going to need to grab from home. You're going to need some white glue because it'll stiff up some of your string. And I would suggest getting a little paper clip and opening up like this, just in case you need something smaller than your fingers to work with. Other than that, in your kits, you should have, I think, around 59 beads, I think, more or less.
Yeah, about.
One piece of string, like this, it'll be folded up. You should have a crucifix, like this, and you should have a Mary medallion, like this, okay? So you're going to get those four things, and then you're going to set up, you're going to get everything set up. So you're going to get your string, and the first thing you're going to do, pour out a little glue on some sort of surface. Not a ton, but a good amount. See if I can get it open. Yep. It's not dried out. Good. And then you're going to coat both ends for pretty high up with a good amount of glue. And what this does is it'll essentially make your string nice and stiff for you to actually thread everything through. Okay, so once you have those supplies assembled, you're going to open up your rosary thing. You're going to set aside your crucifix and your medallion. You're going to need them later. You're not going to need them right now. And then there are two types of packages, as you may have been able to see. There are the rainbow ones like mine with several colors in them, and then there are ones like Jasmine that have two colors, right? So one of these colors you're going to see is obviously a very different contrast than the other colors. It's either going to be a smaller bead, a different shape bead, or a different colored bead of the same shape. And you should have 5 of them, I believe.
Yeah, so like I have the light pink
Yeah.
beads here for all the Hail Marys, and then all these dark pink ones for the Our Fathers.
Right? And then you're going to have the rest of your beads are going to all be for Hail Marys.
Yep.
So essentially what you're going to do, at one side of this knot, or one side of this string, choose where, you're going to make a double knot. Which one is shorter? Okay, once that's done, you're going to choose, well, if you have one color, you're just going to pick them up, but you're going to essentially pick up your beads, and you're going to feed them through. Let's see.
So once you have your 10 beads for the Hail Mary, you can definitely double check. You're going to take one of your other 4 beads, your Our Father, and you're going to thread it right through. Yes. You can just see right through if it's just different color. Yeah, I'm redheaded to do the hard thing. Go ahead and make another knot. So, but yeah, so you'll have your 10 beads and then your different color beads, so you can differentiate easily. And then you can put another 10 beads on there. Yeah, maybe I will not do first and last time.
When you're done, it should look like this. Quick thing to note, you're not going to put your last Our Father on right after the last Hail Mary. So it'll look like this. Once you have all 50 of your beads, you're going to take your little medallion, you can see,
Okay.
and you're going to thread it through one of the top holes, one of the top two. You see how there are two sides here? You're going to pick one, thread it through, and then you're going to take it all the way to the bottom and thread it through that bottom hole, like that. So it should look like this. It should look like there's a diagonal slash through it, which is your string, okay? And you're going to pull it through all the way to the bead right there. So after the medallion, you're going to put 3 Hail Marys.
Okay, so there's no Our Father yet.
1, 2, 3. And then you're going to put your last Our Father. And then you're going to you're going to take it, you're going to go back. You're going to go through the top of the crucifix. And then here comes the very difficult and fun part. But essentially, so you're going to isolate the Our Father bead a little bit, and then you're literally going to take, and this is why the glue is so important, you're going to take it and push it back through the Our Father and the 3 Hail Marys. So it should look like that. See?
Okay, can you show me?
Yeah. So I'm going to show again. Maybe if
Oh,
I-
you go right through there. Okay.
Yeah, you just go right through again. And then pull it taut.
And then you go through the 3 Hail Marys as well?
Yep.
Okay.
And then the 3 Hail Marys. I hope there's a zoom feature in the editing because I totally forgot that I should have someone manning this camera. Oh, well, it happens.
Okay, it's not.
It's not going to be an easy thing to do. It's frustrating.
Okay, you might have to. Oh, here. I recommend you take the beads out one by one like this. Is Jen trying to feed it through all 3 at the same time? Do it kind of one by one.
I did it one by one. Yeah, it's a lot easier to do one by one.
And then one last.
And it looks a little dumb at first. Don't worry.
Okay.
And then you're going to take, you see it? So it's all, once you have it all through the beads, you're going to take the string, not the string attached to the medallion, the loose string, and you're going to hold the medallion and gently pull that string. And when you pull it, the 3 beads should come together nicely like that.
So hold it like.
Hold that and pull that string, and then keep pulling it, and then you can pull. Should be it. Hold on. Push it up to the medallion, and then see if you can bring the crucifix closer. Yeah.
Oh.
So your goal, you might have to do a bit of maneuvering, but your goal is to get it back to the medallion. Okay, and once you do that,
Thank you.
no problem. Once you do that, this other piece is a little hard, and I hope I can get a good visual for you here. You're gonna, you see where the line was the first time you did it? You're gonna do the reverse. You're gonna come back through that little hole again, right here, and you're gonna come back through this last part. The last hole right here. I promise this is the last hard thing you have to do, kind of. It's just the string knotting after. So it should look like this again.
Okay, so like a V.
Yeah, so you're gonna string it back through the bottom and then up through the top again.
I don't look like a V. I look like.
That's fine too, it really doesn't matter. And then you're gonna take your last 2 bits of rope and you're literally just like, you see how one from the end earlier and this end here? And you're gonna tie them together like a shoelace.
Why do I have so much string?
Because your beads are a lot smaller than mine. Tie them together like a shoelace, super simple. And then your rosary should look like that. Granted, there are these little string things. Miss Jasmine's done, I'll show you what you can do with that. I'm gonna grab some scissors. But your rosary should be good. You're gonna take some glue and just seal that knot up a little. So put a little glue on the knot, seal it up so that it's all perfect and sealed together. And then your rosary should look something like this. Awesome.
Yeah, we did it.
Good job, guys. your rosary. And we did use, I'm not sure if I'm going to put this in the, I have 3 extra beads, but.
I have 0 extra beads.
But,
We have to glue these.
yeah. What we learned how to do this from another video, which I'm going to link in the description, because we would be very lost without her help. So I'll link that in the description, and then it'll be good to go. So you guys are welcome to pray your little rosaries. Everything's blessed, so you guys should be able to pray it no problem.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can pray it no problem even if it's not blessed. It's just a tool, but you know.
Well, if it's blessed.
It's nice to have things blessed.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. So we'll see you guys next video, and have a nice night.
Bye.